Hello and welcome to Elecspo, and it's time to talk about Tony Pulis. The Welshman is a Stoke legend and an old school manager. His Stoke rugby boys will go down as Premier League icons, with Rory Delap and Danny Higginbottom hurling long throws into the penalty area. They brought so much fear to teams that they'd rather concede a corner. Pulis has never managed a big club, with his Stoke achievements probably his crowning moment. But what if he got the chance to manage one of the biggest teams in the world? Recently we sent Sean Dyche to Barcelona, which was a roaring success, but there was also a comment asking if I could send Tony Pulis to Real Madrid. So using Football Manager 2021, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm sending the headbutt enthusiast to the Bernabeu and giving him a 6-year deal on 60 grand a week, while Zinedine Zidane will have to find himself a new job. Can Pulis be a hit in La Liga and take one of the biggest clubs in world football to another European Cup? Or will the likes of Eden Hazard and Sergio Ramos fail to buy into his long throw tactics? Let's find out. Okay, so here we are at the start of the simulation. Tony Pulis is the Real Madrid manager. The media think they're going to come second. I'd imagine that's second to Barcelona, which isn't really impressive considering how bad Barcelona are. Preferred system 4-3-3, a very defensive 4-3-3, playing style long, mentality cautious, and a more urgent pressing style. No mention of long throws there, but let's simulate 1 year into the future. How will Tony Pulis get on as Real Madrid manager? Christ, this is stupid. Okay, so here we are at the end of the first season, the 3rd of June 2021, and as you can see, the media were right. Tony Pulis' Real Madrid have came second to Barcelona, but look, they weren't far behind. In fairness to Tony Pulis, his team have had a damn good season. They got 89 points on the board. They only lost 3 games all season, but they were 5 points adrift of Barcelona. It was the draws that cost Real Madrid. They've obviously been tight at the back because Thibaut Courtois got 20 clean sheets and Karim Benzema won the Golden Boot. So what more can Tony Pulis ask for other than turning those draws into wins and winning the title? Let's check them out. Tony Pulis still there. No doubt getting an absolutely cracking tan. No plans, he's happy to stick it out at Real Madrid. Let's have a look, see if there's been any other trophies for Real Madrid. It was an absolutely wondrous start. He didn't lose a game until the Madrid derby, which came on the 13th of December 2020. Other than that, it was a win or a draw in every game of every competition. Even the Champions League, they were flying. But they were knocked out of the Spanish Cup by Leganés early on. Champions League, they were knocked out by Juventus early on. So really, Real Madrid had a clean run at the title after that, and they weren't able to get the job done. They've been playing a 4-3-3. Let's have a look at the side. Obviously it was done on the final day because there's been a lot of change to this side. I mean, even Mariano got a game. Some geezer called Antonio Blanco. I was thinking he was a regen, but seemingly not. Played a fair few times for Tony Pulis and not done well at all. Nacho's been playing. Eder Militao. Actually, Eder Militao hasn't played much. Martin Odegaard has been a favourite of Tony Pulis, which is somewhat surprising. Obviously, he didn't think he needed to go on loan to Arsenal. Gareth Bale will be due. Interesting to see how Gareth Bale gets on his return. 2 Welshmen, maybe they'll collaborate. Could be the boost that Gareth Bale needs because he's having an absolute stinker in all honesty. But Real Madrid's best player has been Eden Hazard. Don't think he's learned how to do long throws. Karim Benzema's done well. But it's still they've done well, but in terms of Real Madrid, they haven't done well. But Tony Pulis has survived a year. That's a longer time than I think some people probably would have expected. I thought he'd get sacked in the first year. But let's go into year 2. Maybe Tony Pulis can build on the foundations he laid in year 1. Let's find out. Okay, so here we are in year 2 of the simulation, and Real Madrid, they've done it. They have finished above Barcelona. The only issue is that Atletico Madrid finished above both of them. Real Madrid have yet again came second with Tony Pulis in charge. This time they were only 4 points off the title, but still they have not been able to get the job done. Second yet again for Tony Pulis. Oh, always the bridesmaid, Tony, always the bridesmaid. Has there been success elsewhere? Yes. Tony Pulis has won a Spanish Cup. They beat Real Madrid 3-2 in the final. As for the Champions League, knocked out in the quarters by Bayern Munich. They did a job on Arsenal. They're not in the round before. I mean, the Gunners absolutely hate Tony Pulis. He used to absolutely bully them, and that is exactly what happened in the Champions League. So they've came second, a Champions League quarter-final and a cup. Are we still playing 4-3-3? Yes. Tony Kroos, the holding midfielder. I brought in Kasper Dolberg. What has happened with Gareth Bale? Let's see. He's not played at all. He's retiring. Oh well, that was my theory out the window. I thought you'd get a chance. Thought, you know, Welsh heads would come together. But no patriarchy from Tony Pulis, who's kicked Gareth Bale at the curb like a mouldy sandwich. Never mind, Gareth. Oh well, he can focus on his golf now. Let's see who Real Madrid have brought in. What's Tony Pulis done in the transfer market? Spent big money on Alexandro and Kasper Dolberg. Got rid of Mariano. Brought in Javi Martinez. That is an astute signing the year before. And Kurt Zouma, a pacey centre-back. A man who did Kurt Zouma not have a loan spell at Stoke? I know it wasn't when Tony Pulis was there, but I'm sure that happened. But in the second season, Tony Pulis came second yet again. He's got 4 years left on his deal. Whether there's any pressure on him, let's have a look at the job security. Stable. There's no concern. That is weird. 2 seasons coming second. I mean, I've seen managers at Real Madrid get the sack for less than that. But Tony Pulis is still there. Let's go into year 3. Surely this time he can kick on and win the title. The foundations are perfect now. 2 seconds in a row. They've just got to, you know, go the extra mile and come top. Let's find out. Okay, 3 seasons at Real Madrid. Tony Pulis has survived yet again, despite coming second. Christ, why are they just stuck in second place? This time it's Barcelona who've won the title. But the immovable object, Real Madrid, Los Blancos, second with 82 points. Is Tony Pulis only bothered about qualifying for the Champions League? Let's see if there's been any other success. Champions League quarters, beaten by Man City. Spanish Cup, they were beaten in the 5th round. So yet again, I mean, it was a strong end to the season, but by then it was too late. As any players came in, Azpilicueta, that's a strange signing at 33 years old. He's trying to build some sort of veteran team. Oh, Tony, I signed Pedro Neto for £107 million. And he's done well. Well done, Pedro Neto. Thriving under Tony Pulis. A sentence I never thought I'd say and I will never ever say again, because it's... Christ, imagine if Tony Pulis replaces Nuno at Wolves. That would be madness. But 3 seasons down. And it's kind of going well. Tony Pulis, he's satisfied with life at the moment. I would be too if I were you, Tony. 3 years in Real Madrid, you've came second every year. Yet there's been no pressure on you to lose your job. There's another 3 years left on his contract. What I'm going to do, I'm going to simulate until the summer of 2026. See if Tony Pulis will see out this contract, whether he can win the title, whether he can maybe at least win a Champions League. Come on, Tony, give us something. Sean Dyche was an absolute legend at Barcelona. You're just treading water. Come on. Let's go to 2026. Let's find out. Okay, so here we are in the summer of 2026. The curtain is drawn on another season of La Liga football. And there are certainties in life, death, taxes and Real Madrid coming second. But is Tony Pulis still the manager? Yes, he is. Every season he's came second. Absolute picture of consistency, but not really in a good way. And he's got a longer contract. Tony Pulis has extended his deal. He signed a new 2-year deal. Christ above, man. Satisfied. He's got a wage increase. He's gone from 60 grand to 81 grand. Tony Pulis is laughing all the way to the bank. Have they at least won any trophies? Let's find out. European Cup? No, they haven't. Spanish Cup? They won it in 2026. So he's just won another Spanish Cup. He's won a couple of Super Cups. But Christ, man. Real Madrid, what he is playing at. Let's have a look at his team. It's still that infamous 4-3-3. Who've we got? Who's sticking out? Romario Barrow. Jonathan David, Mohamed Salah, he's at Southampton currently. Jadon Sancho's arrived. and he's cost £97 million. He's obviously always dreamt of playing under Tony Pulis, which makes sense. I mean, who hasn't? Robert Lewandowski. Christ, why does Tony Pulis love a veteran signing? And this was an absolutely useless one. I mean, the average rating's decent there, but the goals, nah. And he spent £7 million on him. Oh, Tony, man, just sign some young players. Son Heung-min's there. I believe he came on a free, he did, and it hasn't gone well. With the players Tony Pulis has got, why on earth has he not won a title? Sander Berger's arrived from Sheffield United. And he's got Rodri from Man City. And Leonardo Bonucci. Christ, it's like a piss in retirement home. He's a B team regular. That is not what you want. 39 years old, 115 grand a week. I mean, that's nothing to Real Madrid. The cleaner probably earns that much, but still. Oh, Tony, man, if I wasn't scared to break my laptop, I'd be banging my head off it. How on earth have you lasted 6 years at the Bernabeu and all you've got to show for yourself is 2 Spanish Cups? Christ, let's go another year. Let's see what happens. Right, here we are, the 4th of June 2027, and hold on to your hats, guys, because Real Madrid are no longer second, they're third. So that's not good news for Tony Pulis. This could be quite bad, actually. Barcelona have won the title, but Tony Pulis is still there with his lowest ever finish in Spanish football. But it's coming to an end. Despite having another year on his contract, Tony Pulis plans to retire in 3 days' time. He's not going to be pushed out of Real Madrid. He's going to walk out on his own back. The Route 1 enthusiast, the long throw expert, is leaving Real Madrid on his own terms. I mean, how on earth has he blagged this? If I was him, I'd have stayed for another year just to get that 81 grand a week. Has he at least won a trophy in his final year? Let's find out. Champions League? Nope. Spanish Cup? Nope. How did they get on in the Champions League? Let's quickly find out. Christ, they got knocked out of the group stage. In his final year, it's gone absolutely to pot for Tony Pulis. Third in La Liga, Champions League, knocked out in the group stages. You'd think they've got a clean run at the Europa League, the biggest team likely in the competition, and they were knocked out in the quarter-finals. Oh, Tony, man. Come on, you're much better than that. He's let himself down. He's probably walking before he's pushed. Real Madrid would definitely have sacked Tony Pulis if he hadn't decided to hang up his boots and return. Hang up his boots? Hang up his baseball cap, more likely. He's going to return back to wherever he resides with Mrs. Pulis. Has he got any kind of status at Real Madrid? Let's find out. I mean, Sean Dyche went on to become a Barcelona legend. As for Tony Pulis, he's nothing. There's no recollection of him. He's not a favoured personnel, he's not an icon, he's not a legend. They probably feel more fondly about Gavin Bloody Harris than they do Tony Pulis. He has wasted 7 years of Real Madrid's history. I mean, he's had a great time. Second's probably good for Tony Pulis, but for Real Madrid, it's not been very good at all. We will leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. As always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Elecspo. And until next time, we will see you around.